Yo. Alright, we about to flip.
Not Rick Ross, what's his
On.
name? Rick James. When he had that little break.
Here
So,
we go.
Saying that I showed this
Hey.
And I apologize if this message gets you
Thanksgiving
down.
Day break.
See every girl that I
Yep.
see around town. And hate to see y'all frown, but I
3 stacks. We back.
Witness all around me, true. But I know
y'all missed us.
Makes no
You know what I'm
sense.
saying? We back. Back like we never left.
In my lap, no looking back. Spaceships.
The vibe for the show today, man. Hey, good looking 3 stacks.
I'm so like a pill.
Hey, rest in peace. Rest in peace.
On my bum when
It's great.
jump the broom.
Okay,
Exactly. Anyways, hey, what up, y'all? We back, man. Yeah, well, let's get to it. Oh my God. Yeah, you better be tripping.
God.
We ain't got time to sit there and host on. Let's get to it, man. Not Relationship Goals podcast. You know what I'm saying? This is episode what?
11.
11?
Oh, I didn't get to do my 10. Can I do 10, 10, 10, 10 plus 1?
Okay. All right. That's what we doing. All right. 10. Hey, you know what I'm saying? We had a week off, but we back. We back. We better than ever. We stronger. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for rocking with us, man. We got another special guest in the building today, man. I've been knowing this dude for long ass time.
See,
at least because I've been out of high school damn near 15 years. You older than me. Yeah, at least 15 years, man. Crenshaw, you know what I'm saying? Sea House.
Cougars, baby.
And now he worked for the enemy. And now he worked for the enemy. Come on, bruh.
Now work for the Dons.
You better be giving him that smoke every time you
Let me ask you a question. So have you always been a traitor, or this just started in recent years? You have no loyalties.
Let me say that. Time out. See, what people don't know, blue and gold makes green. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay, I see.
I think I missed that class.
Oh, yeah, come on, man. Prime colors. You gotta mix your prime colors.
I know red and blue make purple.
Yeah.
Green and yellow make
Remember the
blue?
Green Blood Alliance?
The green and yellow make blue?
Yeah, so he was just saying blue and gold. Blue and gold.
Blue and yellow.
Green is not a prime color.
Yeah, that's what I said. I missed that class, man. I don't know, man. Y'all went to school. Y'all was actually listening.
Blue and yellow makes green.
Yeah.
You know, it enticed me to take that leap of faith and work at Dorsey. You know what I'm saying?
This is what we call a spin, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, I feel him though, man. Hey, wherever that check clearing, hey, sign me up. Shit, I don't give a fuck who I work for. As long as that check clear when it's supposed to clear, we good, man. But yeah, let's.
Can I just shout out to the L's, Laces, Unicorn, Unicorn
A unicorn ain't even a real thing. Like that's what I'm saying. That's not even real.
It's magical. It means you can be anything that you.
Y'all didn't even have like a team, right? Like y'all didn't have like a.
We didn't have a field to have a team. We were at a disadvantage, but academically we were killing, and we had a basketball team.
Did you guys have a
Who did y'all play?
It was the Unicorn.
I've never heard nobody ever say we playing Laces today. Like I literally never heard anybody ever say we playing Laces today.
Honestly, I'm not sure who we were playing.
Yeah, for the people that don't know, these are Los Angeles-based high schools.
Yeah.
For people that I don't know, we might not have listeners outside of Los Angeles. I don't know, but if y'all are, we just gonna explain that. But yeah, man, we got DJ in the building today, man. We about to get into some shit, man. You know what I'm saying? We about to shout all these hoes out.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? We out. We come with the smoke. He said, hold on, man. I just signed up.
I know I'm in the seat. I don't know how hot it is.
But you know what's crazy? I try that every time somebody comes. I be like, hey, let's get to it. I be wanting somebody to be like, yep, let's go. Like I'm ready.
Who we talking about first? Let me tell you.
Well, let's see. Let's talk to the president of the podcast. What we talking about?
Hey.
She's talking about with everything. Bella, shut up.
So first I'm gonna talk about.
Hey.
Oh, come on.
Sorry,
Please
y'all.
don't do this. Come on. I'm about to put you up. Come on. For real, Bella. This is not the time. You've been cool all day.
Our listeners love Bella, though. Somebody hit me and said, oh, we love when Bella make her appearance on the podcast. Bella's a fan favorite, so we good.
So, if you don't mind, I'd like to talk about your transition from being...
Transition?
Yeah, from being in the... Okay, first...
Pause that.
Let me finish. Look, you saw his face to that question. Did everybody think the same thing?
Pause Pause that.
From
Pause
going
that.
to being in a long-term relationship to being single, it's like when a nigga's fresh out the pen. It's like you gotta catch up on the whole world.
Oh man.
You
Oh
don't
yeah, you don't even know.
how
Yeah, you don't know how the shit work. But you know what's crazy is like, not to cut you off,
I
but
just broke a nail.
but the way
I burned my hair and I'm broken.
now
nails.
niggas
It's
in the
not my
pen
day.
is more up on everything because niggas got cell phones. Niggas is doing everything in the pen, bro. I'm like, these niggas is on social media more than us.
The pen is so corrupt.
Man, hey, that shit wild,
They
bro.
get whatever
Hey,
they
shout
want.
out all my niggas in the pen. Free all them niggas,
All my
man.
niggas on lockdown.
Them niggas don't deserve to be there, man.
If you're
Free
there
all
for
them
some
niggas.
weed charges, man.
Yeah, that's
Well,
that
some people
bullshit.
are murderers, so I don't.
I said my niggas. I said my niggas. I don't know about the other niggas. I said my
You said
niggas.
free all them niggas.
I said free. No, I said free all niggas. I said free all my niggas. My niggas is 100. I don't know about the other niggas, but all my niggas in the pen. Shout out y'all, man. Hold it down.
All right.
But yeah, let's what we talking about, Kay?
So yeah,
So he fresh out the pen.
you fresh out.
So okay, I guess that's an analogy for fresh out of a relationship. But yeah, that's facts, man. So far I just been chilling, man. You know, that's one thing you don't want to do. You don't want to hop out of a relationship just to hop right back into one. So,
Yeah, that's it. That shit trash.
right now I'm living, man. Just good karma, honesty, and yeah, man, just living. Just all good energy right now.
Yeah, it got to be because like when you get out of a relationship because I remember like getting out of a relationship like that, like that's long term and it's a hard thing to do, like especially like I mean I don't know if you want to talk about it, but like when it's because I had to break up with the girl, so I don't know if that was your same situation. Like as a man, I feel like that's a hard thing to do, to tell somebody like I don't want to be with you no more. Like
Well,
that shit.
you don't. I guess
It
you
took
don't
me
say
a
it
couple
like that.
weeks,
It's
like-
kind of like
But how do you say it? Like, there's no proper way to say it. Like, you,
For me, it was just at the age of 35. It was like a midlife awakening.
Yeah.
Realizing who I am.
I like that term, midlife awakening. First off, please.
Definitely,
I'm sorry.
yeah. It was definitely an awakening. Just accepting who I am as a person.
Yeah.
Accepting what drives me, what I like. And when it came to a relationship, that wasn't a part of the equation. So it was just being real with self. And that's what it boiled down to. And now I can say I'm just, again, karma free, good energy.
That's it, man.
I'm doing what I genuinely want to do, truly want to do.
It's about the vibes. It's about the vibes.
The
You
vibes.
may have to speak a little louder.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The line is low.
Okay.
I think he good, though. Trust me, the line is low, but
He
don't worry
said
about
that
that.
with Deshae, and then it was low when it came out.
Anyway. But yeah.
Follow these lines.
Project.
Project.
There you go. There you go. I see it now. I
People
see
that
it
don't
here.
know, that's seeing us visually, we're looking at the computer, okay? But no, like, it's about the energy, it's about how you bring it, because like when I got out the pen, it was
I was gonna say you was in jail. Okay, listen.
well, that's the thing we was running with, so I said when I got out the pen, I definitely wasn't looking to jump back
This
into
nigga
nothing
that had
right
a
away.
case for the last almost 8 years. Shoot program, nigga. You gotta tell me.
Yeah, but here you go. Yeah, well, let me talk about what happened when I got out first. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, okay. I was just out last night without you.
That's the 1 hour. 23 hours, nigga.
23 hour lockdown.
You got an hour or so, like.
But now it's like
Like, I want to do you, man.
the transition is, for me it was I'm gonna say this word again for the last I felt invigorated.
Use that shit all wrong.
Nah, like it gave me a new energy, but I just felt like if I ever was to get back into anything, I knew what and how I wanted to move in that. Like I learned a lot of lessons from the mistakes that I made, like because I can't put it all on the person that I was with. Yeah. It just didn't work out. You know what I'm saying? I could sit here and bash her all day because that shit would be fun for me. But I gotta be I gotta be honest and acknowledge my bullshit in it too. But for me, it was just something that had to be done. It wasn't gonna be. You can't force something that's not natural, you know. But when I did start like dating again and dealing with other women, I was completely honest. It was, this is what I'm doing right now. If you can rock with it, cool. If you can't, then cool, we can be friends. But this is my program.
Yeah.
And I would deal with women, but then it turned out a couple months later they want to start going on a date. Let's go out in public together. Huh? So I thought about it. I was like, I'm seeing, because one of my pet peeves I hate, and I feel bad for women, because I see a lot of women on social media like, oh, this my nigga, but we never see the face of the nigga. Like, you'll see the picture,
a hand,
like, you know what I'm saying, and I'm like,
I'm on a date.
That got, like, that's some next level shit. Like, for you to not be able to show the person that you say that you with, like that shows. But I thought about it. I was like,
that's all bad.
I thought I was thinking that the niggas was fucked up people for not letting the women show them. But then I thought about it. I was like, some of these women don't know that they not the girlfriend. They assuming. So I thought about it. I was like, I wonder if that would have been happening to me just when I was doing my single shit before social media was out like that. Like, if it was that time, like, if that would have been happening to me, and like women trying to do little sneak pictures and all that, like, nah, that ain't cool, because at the end of the day, if this nigga really rocking with you, he ain't gotta hide his face. But he ain't gotta hide his face from nobody. But you, like, women, y'all really gotta think about the shit that y'all putting up with and what y'all allowing in y'all life. Like, have some more respect for yourself and have some dignity. Like, real shit. Like,
you know what? I should have had dignity almost 8 years ago.
Or have some dignity, or if you just
when I think about it, all things he's saying. Now, he didn't sit me down and say, this is my program, but Dillon and I did not go out in public for a while.
That's a lie. That's a lie. But that's because I didn't know where we was going. So I'm not.
Now that I'm hearing him say these things, I'm replaying a lot of things. Like, I had a lot more dignity.
You sound like the steps is Netflix and chill.
Yeah, you gotta go through the steps. Like, I wasn't. If you make it to the outside world, then you good.
If you make it to the fifth Netflix and chill movie, if you went through horror, suspense,
we went through all the dramedy. You know what I'm saying?
I got shit in common now.
But now, because like I just didn't want to put myself out there and give, because no matter what you say, it's what you do. So I could tell a woman all day like, no, we ain't like that. But if I'm doing this shit that's boyfriend things, how can I expect her not to feel like we together?
What's boyfriend things? Because I feel like when I was single, like, or even when I was dating, like, I would go out like with people. That's not a girlfriend thing just to go out with you?
No, going out is cool, but it's how you do it. Excuse me, like, as a man, it's how you do it. You know when you doing this shit that what you would only do for your girl.
Like,
so if you pulling out all the stops for every chick that you deal with, like, you just a nasty nigga. Like, come on, bro. Like, you nasty.
You got every girl feeling the same way.
Like, you nasty. Like, come on, like, that nigga Future nasty.
I was just thinking that. I was just thinking nasty nigga.
Like, he
didn't shop
but the women
first date.
And I hate to talk about women, but the women, like, you thought you was gonna be the one that was gonna change this nigga.
Have some dignity.
You thought you was gonna be the one. Come on. This nigga got about 10 baby mamas. You thought you was gonna be the one that changed everything, and he was gonna.
No, that's pretty fucking gross.
Nah.
He needs to have some. He needs to exercise some restraint. This is gross. This is pretty fucking sick. But you can't have everybody pregnant.
But on the flip side, a lot of girls be hella optimistic.
No, they do.
That's true.
They do.
But we were discussing this before. Women always look for potential. Like, it could potentially be right. It's not this now, but believe me, like, I feel like sometimes women live in this world of delusion. I'm a woman. Sometimes. I know. Often.
Okay, often.
Often.
So
we live in a world of delusion.
So far, like, how is your, like, how do you feel? You feel invigorated like me, right?
I feel cool, man. You know, I got some personal goals I want to obtain, and you know, my number one priority isn't girls at all. You know, if I come across something that's cool and it's a genuine vibe, then, you know, so be it. But on the flip side, I'm just, you know, I'm about me right now.
That's right.
It's things I need to accomplish and do.
Now you gotta
focus on the relationship.
Yeah, now
that focus. You see how that focus hit?
Focus.
Now No, but you gotta like you gotta take care of yourself first before you can really. Because I think that's what a lot of people fail to realize is like, yeah, we be in relationships, but we not worried about ourselves. Like we not, and especially like as a man, like getting older. Like I know you probably went through this, but like I went through like a phase where like I just had to try to find myself, like what it is that I wanted out of life, and like, cause I was living shit day to day. You know what I mean? Like I'm here. What we doing today? I wasn't thinking about tomorrow or the next day or whatever. You know, it was just what we doing today. But like as I got older, like I think I want to say like once I hit around like 28, then I started doing like more exploration of self and like learning more about myself. It's like, all right, why do I get mad at this? Why do I enjoy this? And what it is that I actually want. Like I spent a lot of time thinking about what I wanted to do in life. That was one thing I struggled with for a long. Like I prayed and prayed. I kept
I brought you to Steve Harvey.
Like show me a sign.
Really
like
did.
show me. Like
That's
tell
love.
me. And yeah, I read
Whatever.
I
did. I
did
really
read it. No, she
did.
did. It was a good read too. It was a good read. But it brought me here. Like it brought me to the. Like it showed me that this is what I'm meant to do. Like podcasts. Like this is it. This is it for me. But it took me so long to get here that I wish I would have been able to figure out before, but I wasn't focused on that. You know what I mean? But now I'm able to give myself fully to somebody. Well, almost. I don't know. But, 75%. But
we're working on that 25.
It makes it easier, though. It makes it easier because...
Shoe program.
Yeah, I'm telling you, he got 1 hour. He got 5% to himself.
She running a tight ship, but
if you out for work, you should be home in.
No time me. The club closed at 2. I gotta get something to eat. I gotta chop it up with the homies. I'll be home about 4, 5.
I got food for you at home. I'm just kidding. But no, I think it's important to do that self journey.
But I will say this because my past relationship, my significant other, she was awesome. She is awesome. Not she was, she is awesome. To where
thought you was gonna shit on her.
No. That's the last thing I would do when it comes to this particular person to shit on her because
you have respect for somebody you've been with for so long.
No, because honestly it was me, and girls be like, that's what they always say is him.
Yeah,
it really
like that's just
me.
an excuse.
But no, it wasn't an excuse. It was really me. To where I was breaking down the psychology, my upbringing, seeing multiple men in and out my mom's home, what that. It does. It plays an effect in it. And it's all, like you said, it plays a huge role. Huge role
does.
In how you think when it comes to commitment and marriage and kids. So, again, just figuring it out, breaking it down, and then going from there.
Yeah. Do you think you have a fear of commitment or like the next step? Does it seem so final? Come on.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I would question that. Do I fear commitment? I'd say no.
It's like that scene in The Brothers with Morris Chestnut and like the girl's in the wedding dress and she's like coming down with a gun. Like, why is the gun the wedding?
Exactly.
It's like a death.
I don't think
my life is over.
No, it's like a death to your single life, I guess.
No, it is. It's a
but it's not a death
to
you because you still continue to be go on as you. Though.
But not everybody knows how to keep that balance. Like people don't know. Like that's why a lot of my friends they be asking like, how you do it? It's not like they feel like you are doing something different. Anyway, but back to what you were saying, like it was crazy because like what you said like about like you was seeing like equating like stuff that you was doing in your relationship to what you like grew up and around, and it was funny. I was listening to I don't know if it was a podcast or an interview or somebody, and the dude was saying like he was like he smoked weed. He said he was like 16. He found out his mom smoked weed, and he said he got interested. And he said one day he just went to his mom. He said he was like 17. He was like, "What is that?" And she was like, "Oh, this weed." He was like, "I want to do that." And he was like, "Moms let them twist up and they smoke together." And he was like, ever since then they smoke together. Like that's their thing. Like him and his mom, they get high and they just have conversation. So he said one day. I think something came up about like Amber Rose, like slut walk or something, and she was like, damn, if that's what a hoe is, then I probably was a hoe for sure back in the day. Like if that's the and he was like that shit kind of fucked him up, but he was like it helped him too because he was like, now when I deal with women, I don't judge them off of their past because the woman that my mom is a great woman. Like there's nothing wrong with her. She had a past, but that doesn't define who she is as a person. He was like, so now when I meet a woman, I'm not caring about, oh damn, did she smash
you would never think to call
100 niggas or you know what I mean?
Hey, that's yeah. To put it in that perspective is pretty mind blowing.
It is. No, that shit blew my mind. I'm like, damn. I don't know if I can have that conversation with my mom though. Like that shit, like that shit kind of fucked me up too. But it'll probably be good, like if you do hear something like that, because we kind of judge people off of, like I know for me, I'll be like, damn, I don't want to know, but if I did know, it's different. You know what I mean? Like. But does that really mean you're a bad person or like this type of person? Like, no, it doesn't. But we all got past. You know what I mean?
I don't understand why your sexual proclivities. I hope that's the right word I'm trying to use.
Or serious.
I feel like that's the right word I'm using.
Get her listeners.
But why that would determine what kind of person you are, like good or bad. Like, there's so many things. I feel like I thought we used like morals of virtue.
No, because people don't trust hoes.
Wait, but I gotta come. Can I just see? You know, like
oh, you nasty. You just want to go see.
Yeah. Okay. What's wrong with voyeurism? I'm not knocking anybody.
You just want to
see. I want to see. I want to watch.
It gets you off.
I want to watch. I might tap somebody.
No, it's just a hard thing to deal with because I think even though you get to a certain point where you like, I don't care what people think. You still care what people think about you. And so the person that you're with, it plays a part in how people view you too. So like if people feel like, if you know, like a dude feels like if everybody know that this girl that I'm with used to be a hoe, niggas ain't feeling it. Niggas ain't feeling it because now you walking in the rooms and you like, damn, did she knock that nigga down? That nigga, like, you know what I mean?
I really want to get into that, but an interesting thought just popped up when you said monogamy is man-made, right? Which is so true. It is. Because when I think back, even biblically, like, men had many wives, many women, right? But women were. First of all, I don't understand why we always took the short end of the stick. Why were we never allowed the same freedoms? Like, women are supposed to stick with this one guy, and he can have whoever he wants, right? And it was a sin for women to go outside. So who really created monogamy?
Men.
Okay. I just be clear on that, ladies. No, we're always on the side of rights. Okay, they always put this under.
Men made all the rules, like, but the thing is,
but monogamy only existed for women.
For men, right? And it was huge benefits for the economy.
Because we weren't bearing a lot of children. But
no, just bringing two together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Two incomes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but women weren't working then. First off, I didn't even hear about currency back then.
They weren't working then, but you have a like even like honestly, there's currency in being married, like having a partnership, like because people look at you and say, okay, this is a stable person. Like it's like even when you get a job, like honestly, you can go into an interview and if you tell them you married, they look at you differently if you single.
First tip of the day, when you go into a job interview, whether it's real or not, put on a wedding ring.
Hey, no, real shit.
Bet you get that position. It's okay to be the truth.
No, that's real shit. No, real shit. Hey.
It shows that you're dedicated to something.
Thank you, that you will commit to something. Because they always ask you, well, what's your plan for 5 years? Shit, I don't know.
It's a
but
shifty nigga.
I'm gonna be here. Yeah, exactly. They like, no, he don't know where you try to like people. If you're trying to get a job, you answering questions on the application or interview. Tell them what they want to hear, not what you're actually thinking. Please.
No, seriously.
Please tell them what they want to hear.
Really think.
Now, if they ask you, what would you do if your homie stole something? Would you tell on them?
Definitely.
Of course you won't.
Locked up. That's what
but tell them you will snitch. Tell them.
If my mama stole.
Yeah, if my mama came in here.
Right is right and wrong is wrong.
It's morally wrong.
Nah, seriously, it's about. I see a lot of people.
But I testify certainly.
No, I see a lot of people that be like,
say anything.
People be like, "How you get your job?" I'm like, "Nigga, I told them what they want to hear." That's it's that simple. You go in an interview, you tell them what they want to hear. That's simple. But let's get back to
So what were we saying about? So perfect. We were rolling into what I was talking about. A plethora of women. So in episode 9, we were talking to Ashley about like when you go out anywhere, it's a smorgasbord of women now. You're single now because you're single, women right? And so now that you're single, do you see or like and you probably saw it even when you're in a relationship? Is it true for men that women sleep, or people in general sleep in the same circle? So you find a woman, and like, oh yeah, she seemed cool, and your homie like, nah, I hit that already. Or you find out that she done hit him and him and him and him. Is this really true? Is this myth or is it fact?
Shit,
it is
at
in
the
LA.
age at 35, it's all fact.
It's all fact.
Is it because
it takes? I think it takes a level of maturity to get past it.
Yeah, you have to.
Now, if she smacked, best friends and mutual, like, then that's an issue. You may want to reassess the situation.
That's
but
tough.
If you in a circle and it's LA and it's a bunch of girls
like, you gotta let it go.
May smack 2 or 3 people. I mean, shit, you 30 plus.
Like we all
had a life.
It's to be expected.
No,
it's a human experience. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't shit for the most part. So
pretty much.
all these niggas probably.
Yeah,
niggas, he probably did you wrong. He did you wrong. So I mean, I get it.
No, it is, and everybody knows everybody in LA.
Everybody knows everybody.
It's nobody that you will deal with that hasn't been with somebody that you technically know, whether it's a close relationship or just an acquaintance. Like you're gonna know somebody. Like, but that's the thing. You just got to get that out of. You got to get out of your own head because.
Does it matter to you?
For me,
how deeply would it affect you?
For me, if it's an associate, I'm mature enough to get over that.
Yeah. Like,
what if a nigga came around and you seen a nigga out all the time and he was doing?
But if it's like my boy, like my best friend that you fucked around with, when it comes to like that extra step, it may be an issue.
Yeah,
I see. Okay.
Yeah, but I'm mature enough. Like if it's an associate, a nigga I see out.
Bartender, can I get another one?
So it's okay for the 6. Let me say, Daryl, I actually want you to make some noise. So that's okay.
No, you can actually talk.
My nigga Daryl. I really want it.
Hey, shout out our cameraman. Shout out my friend. My nigga D, man, Daryl, man.
How you spell your shit, Daryl?
He be trying to be quiet, but
2 R's, 2 L's, my 2 R's, 1
He be trying to be quiet, but I be telling him, like, you just talk. We actually gonna start asking you questions. That's what we gonna start doing. You gonna be a part of the show.
You got some knowledge.
So if you ever feel like you want to weigh in on something, come on. We need to hear what you got to say.
But LA is extremely small.
Yeah,
social media.
Yeah. So. It's 6 degrees of separation for you. If we are 1 degree apart, that's not gonna work for me. Yeah. But 6 degrees is all right.
Yeah,
and honestly,
what if 6 degrees was like your cousins, baby daddies, sisters, friends,
thank you, sir,
ex-girl?
I ain't tripping off that. Another thing that adds to it, like, look, man, if your past is your past, but
yeah, we gotta
for whatever the future brought us together, and we about to see what
that's it. Let's see what it do.
If we vibe and the shit is just like it makes sense. Go for it.
Hey, honestly,
have you ever like I have a friend of mine was kind of in this kind of situation. He's found out that one of his friends was seriously like by the time he met the girl, they were already pretty serious. But he smashed his girl before, and he's like, I feel like I should have this conversation with him.
Yeah.
And she was doing little funny shit. Like, he felt like she was, like, trying to, like, do little eye shit. And,
hold on, so she was eyeing the nigga that she smashed before?
Yeah, like, doing little, like,
why he was,
But, so he never said anything because they got even more serious. So he was like, yeah, like, you sometimes weigh it. Like, this nigga might not take it this way or whatever. He ended up not saying anything, and they're still a happy couple.
So does he know?
Now with that,
does who know? He never said anything.
So he never told his friend.
No, he never said nothing.
Now see with that,
yeah,
my issue.
No, I don't think he's dirty.
That's dirty.
No, my issue.
No. You gotta wait.
This is you weigh out the situation. If they
and she dirty too,
you don't want to throw a fork in that situation.
Exactly.
However, if she being messy with it, tell that nigga.
Yeah,
you ain't gonna be eyeing me, giving me winks, my nigga.
Well, I don't know how messy she was getting. I think he just felt like it was a certain vibe that wasn't right.
No, you gotta be like we can't be around each other. Like we can't be around each other and not know that information.
I'm telling you.
If it happened, it happened. If he able or she able to deal with it, cool. But that's nasty.
They're not
That's
the closest
nasty.
of friends. They're not the closest. They're not
Hold on, what kind of like? Tell me, explain the
I
context of
can't
their
get into
friendship.
details.
No,
on
no,
what
no,
Quincy
not. I'm not
starts.
saying names. I'm saying explain their friendship. Like, what type of friend?
They cool.
What does that mean?
Like we cool.
No, but what type of friend? Like a
We
friend
hang out
that.
occasionally.
But did we grow up together? Like, do we
Kind of,
do we
yeah.
vacation together?
Nah.
Okay.
Do we hang out on the weekends together?
Nah, we ain't that close.
So what? So
But you my boy. You my boy. I known you growing up.
So I know you growing up, but we never really hang out like that.
We used to, but we adults now. We just went our separate
If we
ways,
used
and-
to.
There's no point in really saying that shit.
Yeah, that's how I felt. It's
That ain't your boy,
cool.
You
If that it's the onus is not on him. It's on her.
But it's still like
It's on her. At that point, it's on her.
And that's how I feel.
At that point, it's on her.
She never said anything. You the dirty bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, she nasty.
She would want to let that out there. If she really feeling that dude and she want to see where it goes, regardless of what.
Yeah, you gotta let it be.
That conversation.
Yeah,
you have to tell him because
if he get over it, and that's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta like if a dude really fuck with a girl, he don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I mean, you see it now. Like niggas is wifing strippers. Nothing against strippers or whatever, but niggas is doing it.
Everybody making a life for themselves. What's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with it, but I'm saying
If
like
I wanted to get.
That take a strong nigga. I ain't gonna lie. That take a strong, like, it take a strong nigga to do certain type of shit. Like, even dealing with a woman that got kids and shit already. Like, that take a certain type of, like, that, you gotta be a different type of nigga.
Shout out to the single moms out there. My sister Tati.
Shout out to the niggas.
All my sisters.
Single
mom.
Shout out all y'all.
Yeah, all y'all. All of y'all. All my sisters.
Nah, we ain't
Shout
that.
What do you say?
Shout out to
Wait, what you say?
Nah, he started laughing. He just started laughing.
Shout out to the niggas.
Wife was singing mom, man. I don't know, okay.
Nah, in all seriousness, man. Shout out.
Fire.
Shout out. Hey, that shit.
You gotta have that.
Hey, side note.
Fire. Hey, that was my mom though. My mom had 4 kids, 4 different dudes, and still I witnessed 3 marriages. I don't know. My mom has. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, that's crazy. I didn't even
Your
know you
mom
had
got
any
shit
brothers
with
or
that.
sisters.
I have
Mine
not
too.
one. I have all half brothers and sisters.
Mine too. My
Damn,
mom
that's
had
crazy.
3 baby daddies, and I got 3 brothers.
Not mom. I'm not saying you was.
Hey, disclaimer, mama, we love you.
My mom was super down.
Mama.
My mom was awesome as fuck.
Nah, awesome as fuck, man. Hey, shout out to all our moms, man.
Yeah, shout out
they
to the moms.
really
Shout out to my
helped
mom
us there.
though. She's in there.
Nah, it's crazy because like you
Hard
said,
out there.
it was different times back then. Like you think about it, like my mom, like she was married 3 times. Like I'm the youngest out of all her kids. I got 3 sisters from her first marriage. Then it was me and my brother from her second marriage, and then now she married my stepdad. They don't have any kids together, but it was crazy, like just seeing that, like, cause that's just a different time. Like when we all just said, you said your mom been married how many times? You know what I'm saying? Like it was just different times. Like it was. If you with somebody,
After
you
2
gotta
years,
get married.
you getting married.
You gotta get
Yeah,
married,
that's what it
especially
was.
and if you get pregnant, you gotta get married.
Yes
you know
and
what I'm
no,
saying?
because my mom has 3 kids. I'm one of 8. My mom has 3 kids.
Your mom don't got 8 kids though.
I was just saying my mom has 3 kids.
Well, tell the people.
My
that.
mom has 3 kids, and so my brother and I have the same father, and my sister has a separate father. We never use the word half.
You never telling nobody these your half brothers. These your brothers and sisters. And when we get mad, we talk about my daddy better than yours.
That's why your daddy ain't coming around, nigga.
Yeah, we never said that because neither one of our daddies was shit. So ain't no competition. We
There
don't
wasn't even
talk
no
about mama.
competition, yeah.
For real, what do I talk about?
They didn't pick
But
you up
mama.
this week.
Nigga left you on the porch
Look
all
at
day.
these new Jordans my daddy got me.
Nigga, your jump man upside down.
Hey, shout out my homies, man. I ain't gonna name them, but these niggas would literally fight every day over they daddies. Like my homies, man, they know. If they listen, they know what I'm talking about. The shit was funny, man. They would be going like how we talking shit.
Yeah.
They would do that every day.
But I
Get to
think,
that point.
but my dad has 6 kids. Yeah, he has 6 kids, and he only married my mom. He has 2 other baby mamas, and you know what? The last one he says he married, but I think he's lying. I don't think it's for real. I don't
He gotta see some
I think he's
paperwork.
lying.
He gotta see some paperwork. Boy.
Yeah, for real.
Some cold dads out there back in the day.
Man.
Hey, no, it was just different times, man. And you know what I love about this time right now too? Line cue us up.
Yeah,
on
I'm
that
already.
one.
I'm already.
What I love about this time
thing.
right now is that everybody, like, we all went through shit. Like, my dad really wasn't around like that. I don't know, like, y'all situations like that.
You
but
do know my situation.
I mean,
y'all. You
I'm
do
talking
know
about
mine.
Daryl, DJ and Daryl. Both these niggas named Daryl.
Daryl
DJ and
and
Daryl.
Daryl.
Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I see, like, everybody that I know that been through something, like, that's a father, like, they hell of a fathers. Like, shout out to all my niggas that got kids doing their thing, they father thing, that didn't have fathers.
Let me say a shout out
Like,
to my
y'all
nigga
really,
Shui
like,
for being an excellent dad.
no, like, real shit, like, y'all changing the way that it was laid out for y'all.
Yeah.
Like, you know, some people had their fathers in life, some didn't, but y'all really paving the way to where you know and see that the black family is gonna be good.
It's gonna be on
in
Instagram
generations
right
to
now.
come.
I know what he's
For
doing.
sure,
He's
for
scrolling
sure.
Instagram.
And now you can get to your next agenda
So
topic.
it kind of slides into my dad. I guess.
Oh, slide in. We slide in
So,
DMs or what?
I think he's a super side nigga. So talking about
Yeah, serial side.
That nigga cake. Super side.
He's
So
serial
talking
side.
talk about side
all right.
niggas.
Serial side.
now that you out there,
I've been a side
DJ,
nigga before.
I was like, do you guys think, like, if you were single and you are single, do you think these are positions that you could feel?
I did it. Ironically,
let
me tell the story first.
At the parlor, I swear to God, a female approached me and like straight up asked me to be her side nigga.
Oh shit.
Oh, at the
Said-
parlor when we
at
went
the
for kitty
parlor,
shit?
I bullshit you not. She said, "Look, you know, I find you very attractive. My nigga be tripping sometimes."
I love it.
It was like, I just need a side nigga, and you fit the bill. What's up? And I was just like, she look hood. Chances are, nigga.
Her
probably-
nigga's super hood.
Yeah,
gang
they
bang.
don't want them problems, man.
Yeah,
Come on, I want to be
but
having
nah,
fight your nigga.
cool.
Okay,
Yeah.
what if she didn't look hood? Maybe.
Well, again, it's all this transition into like good energy and good
Yeah, you
karma.
don't even have that type of
And I didn't,
vibe or
like-
karma
But what
on
if?
you.
Okay, so what if she had good energy?
I mean, if she had ass.
I ain't said fuck that energy.
That's it.
But it ain't.
Oh, no, but that's the reality of it because
But
because think about it. Because in reality,
karma.
in reality, you can only go off the physical because you're not going to be in a relationship with this woman because she's already in a relationship. So you can only go off of the physical. There's nothing else for me to be interested in other than her physical being.
Boom.
Because she's in a relationship. But honestly,
facts.
I just realized this, and it's crazy that I just realized this, but I just realized I was a side nigga for 2 years. But I thought I was the main. But in reality, I knew it, but I was trying to tell myself, and I probably felt like a lot of these women feel that are side chicks. Like,
I don't know why we
You
think
really-
that side-ism is just isolated to women.
I had a situation back in the day where a side chick asked me if she was the only side chick.
oh yeah, see
And
that?
she was trying to validate for her position.
Actually, like, am
I better
Y'all
be the only
number
side
one.
chick.
Yeah,
You got any other
better
side
have
chicks?
more than one.
She
I'm like, yeah, you all right. You all right.
No, but it is. But I was so my situation. I was in a full blown relationship, but clearly she had a full blown relationship too. And I was seeing the signs, but I was so stupid that I didn't want to see it. You know what I mean? I told myself like, no, it ain't
Yeah,
happening.
if she wasn't
It's not
complaining by the
happening.
time that you were giving her, then she was fine because you guys were both in relationships.
But
that was the first sign.
You know what stumped me about it was that we were always together. But when
That's
I
weird.
thought about it, I was the side nigga and she was the side girl for the nigga that she was with. So that's why we was able to spend so much time together. Like we was both side pieces. Like, you know what I'm saying? We wasn't
Y'all
nobody
had
main
a lot of
entree.
Oh, so the girl you thought you was with,
Yeah.
but you was her side nigga.
Yeah,
Side
and she was somebody's side chick.
These niggas is
wow.
maxing
So
on
we
your
was
rights
able to.
together.
We was just two. Hey,
All
you know
sides.
what?
All
We
sides, no
was.
protein.
You know what we was?
Red beans and rice.
Yeah. Red beans and rice. Two sides that go together. Two sides that go together. Red beans and rice. Red beans and rice. To the side. Hey, you can't go wrong.
That's so
Hey, we
good.
was mac and cheese and collard greens.
Oh my god.
And you know who was the mac and cheese? It wasn't me.
Why you couldn't be mac and cheese? Did that go?
Yeah, that went over here. That went over here. Yeah, that went over here.
Okay. Oh, okay.
That went over here. It's alright. It's alright.
You gotta have that mac and
Yeah,
cheese.
yeah, yeah.
What's funny is I still don't get it.
Oh man, you must have got the mac and cheese.
I didn't want to say that though. I didn't want to say that.
I'm gonna get out the camera, boy. I didn't want to say that.
I still.
No, time out. She just
She ain't seen none of the memes or nothing. Like,
No, I haven't. I haven't.
yeah,
You don't know
tripping.
about mac and cheese?
Yeah, she don't know.
Well, put 'em on
She
there.
tripping.
You don't sound like
Hey,
mac
look,
and cheese.
listen,
It ain't
listen.
good.
In her,
She like, I still don't know.
hey, in her,
Woman waiting cheese. Okay. Okay.
I'm in her defense. She just new to the internet. And
I am.
in her defense, like, no, seriously, like, and I love it though, cause she's like really getting her own and becoming like, because I've been telling her like for a long time, like, show the people who you are. Like, the people want to see you. They want to be able to touch you.
And I'm always like, nobody gives a fuck.
Yeah, like she really, but now she embracing it. I love it. But nah, mac and cheese, I will explain later. It's yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we'll explain later.
Show me a video.
I'll show you a video.
Make a video?
I think I was a side chick, but I know I was before. But one time that I was uncertain of.
Was you a proud side chick though?
At that, with the one that I'm sure of?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my God, yes.
Who's this nigga? Michael B. Jordan? Yes.
He wasn't even, he was so trash. I talked about him before, God rest his soul.
Oh, this is, she talking about. Yeah, God rest his soul.
at the time.
She didn't trash
But at
his
the time-
Who was that nigga?
God rest his soul.
But,
He did. He can't even defend himself.
But he wasn't that great. But I was a super side chick. I remember, no, seriously, I remember the first time I was like, dang, I am a side chick. Because I was like, let's go to the movies. He's like, I really don't want to go. And I was like, let's go. And so he make this big hoop and holler, but we end up going, right? And we get to the counter. He didn't even reach in his wallet. We just have to go to the wallet, right? So I'm like, I'm like, he got me fucked up. So I paid. But when we were leaving, I left. I left him there.
Hold on, how do you leave him there?
We were at the movies. I left.
She drunk.
What do you do?
I left out of the theater before the end. I go to the bathroom and I left. I fully left that nigga.
How you leave
You
him
drove?
I drove. He didn't even have a car at the time. So the nigga called, like, oh, where you go? I was like, he's like, where you at? I'm waiting. I was like, oh, I left. I'm on my way home.
At that moment, that's when you figured out you was a side chick.
Well, no, when we went to the counter and he didn't want to pay.
That's when you figured out you was like, okay, this.
Well, I don't know if I figured I was a side chick. I just figured he wasn't shit. And I was like, you just ain't shit. And I was like, I was really upset about that. Like, I had to reach into my pocket.
But you know what's crazy is that I think. And
I don't mind reaching, but it was the way that he did it. Like, oh yeah, we gonna go. So we end up going. It stuck. It was gonna be a cool vibe. And then we get to the counter, and he was acting like it was like first of all, I wouldn't even mind paying. It was a different circumstance. It was the way that he did it that was just so funny style. Like, I ain't paying. I ain't even want to come.
Was he?
I'm
He older than you? Y'all the same age.
He probably was like a year younger than me at that.
Oh yeah, he got you. He finessed
Did
you.
you know that side chicks do everything?
Yeah, that's why I was like,
I didn't know. I didn't know.
They drive, they roll up weed.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, it took me a long time to realize because he took me aside.
Yeah, let me drop you off at work. I'm gonna drop you off at work.
They do it all.
I did take him to work.
I'm gonna drop you off at
But
work.
we worked at the same place. That's why I found out that he had I didn't even know the other girl was his girlfriend for a long time. I thought it was just me.
Now for a
Why
side
do you
chick,
just messing with a bunch of people?
I think this is true for all side chicks. It comes to a point where they feel they could become the man.
Yeah. You're hoping that that's what it's gonna end up being.
Is that the ultimate goal?
Yeah, that's a goal for every
To be
side
with
chick.
him?
Yeah.
To be the man.
Yeah, it was. And then when I realized he was just so trash, it was just about like
Conquering.
letting him know he was trash at all moments.
And then when y'all become the man, it's like you can't have no more side chicks.
But then I think I was doing shit that was really like when I think back on the shit that I was doing, I wouldn't have made me my main either. I was just doing ridiculous shit.
Look,
too. I really
realized-
wouldn't have wifed me like that.
I just realized another situation. I was a side nigga. So
You just been siding them, my niggas.
I did look. So, but she came out and told me, she like, I got a nigga, but he don't act right. All right, cool. So what we doing? And she was treatment. I'm talking about. I bought me PlayStation, Call of Duties, controllers. I'm talking about. She treated me everywhere we going. She treated me, and she like. But then her dude started hating. So I'm feeling some kind of way now. I'm like, hold on, how you?
We also, this is a convenience thing too. He and I worked at the same job. This is probably like the first older guy that I dated. I was like 19 when we first went out, and he was 23. And so he had his own everything. So I'm like, okay, cool.
Oh, you was fascinated.
Fascinated. I loved it. Was one of your places?
He was a great employee. I looked up to him. He got his shit together.
He got employee in the month last month.
That's all you have to be a nigga nowadays.
That's it. How you You lit.
And a cell phone.
You
Well,
lit.
I think,
Real shit.
but
You
yeah,
lit.
I was saying that was great. That was the greatest thing to me. But
Some minutes.
I remember it was like it was stuff where like I knew he was messing with this other girl at the job. It was rumored. And so when he and I started talking, it was never confirmed, which is why I slid in.
Well,
On the technicality. But I really never knew because I never asked, because to me it didn't matter. Like, I've always been that kind of person. If I'm doing something, I really don't care what you're doing or who else. Like, that doesn't matter to me. Like, I know what we're doing here. But then I started having my suspicions. And I remember we went to Fatburger one day, the one in the marina by the theater. And the nigga left his cell phone in the car. And his car was like, I said, oh, he's got me fucked up. I'm going back. Because on the way there, the girl texted me, I saw it. And I was like, okay. So I formulated a plan on the way there. So when we got there, we sat down, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to go back to the car. I think I forgot something. I need to go. And I checked his phone. I did. I don't care. So I checked his phone, and it did.
You check it out.
I don't check your phone. Stop it. But she did. But she said something like, oh, do you want to hang out or do something today? And the nigga responded like, nothing. He just didn't respond. Or he said like, no, I have plans, or whatever it was. But it rubbed me wrong because it wasn't like decisive. You didn't say, oh, I'm doing something with her or nothing. So that made me feel funky. So I let him know. I was like, you know,
that's what girls want to do. Put me out there. Let them know.
Yeah, let him know. I'm like, I didn't even let him know that I checked his phone, because then he probably would have locked it up forever. I don't even think he had a lock on it. So I was just like, hey, this girl, I almost said her name. I was like, this girl, I was like, are you, like, what's going on with her? Are you with her? What's going on? I need to know. I have to figure this out. And he was like, spin. That nigga was like, if I'm with you every day and I spend every day with you, then who am I with?
Facts.
I was like,
facts.
Amazing.
I don't see
Amazing.
I'm at this table right now.
I don't see nothing wrong with the situation. I don't see nothing wrong with what he said. He said exactly what you said. Y'all was together for 8 months every day. That's a fact.
Yo,
you say it don't matter until it matters.
Yeah.
Like, I really don't care what he's doing.
You see something.
I don't.
Yeah.
But it don't matter until it matters.
This is why I knew he was full of shit, because of all their reactions. He fucking played.
No, he didn't.
Fuck you.
No, he didn't. Y'all was actually together.
For like, the thing is, it'd be a situation like if you're dealing with multiple people and they know you're dealing with multiple people, you ain't gotta like give them the exact details of what the hell you're doing, because it's gonna affect them somehow, no matter what they say.
No matter what they say,
So I mean, you could just keep it broad. You know, like, look, I'm busy. You know, I'm busy. I'm actually with this person at this time, right?
I'm booked and busy. I'm booked and busy.
Like, we work together.
Put your time in.
At night, we together. We hang out. We together.
So what do you?
How would I have time for her? But also in the same sense or sentence, she's texting you still. So obviously you're making a little time.
No,
she ain't
no,
that
hold on.
thirsty.
I'm about to tell you right now. Yeah, thank you. Look.
No,
he no.
See,
that's
your
motive.
Yep.
No,
I have them.
See, that's where women fail to realize is that he's showing you. He don't have to tell you. He's showing you. You just said it. You said it. And for 8 months, y'all was together every day. So he's showing you. Why do he have to tell you? He's showing you. Y'all together. Y'all.
Yeah,
when did he have time to do anything
you know
else?
what? You know what's showing me too? Her text message.
Actions
It's showing.
speak louder than words.
Yeah,
Actions speak louder than words.
No,
Like, come on.
no, nigga.
Where we at? Where we at?
No,
Oh,
actions definitely speak louder than words for sure.
I'm booked and busy.
I don't know how words we can believe.
Line up your time that you want.
Words is
You're
where
right,
you guys
you're right.
go wrong because
You're right.
No, seriously, like I remember I had to
Excuse me, actors do a lot of actions. So it's not that loud. People lie all the time.
My ex was big on words, and I'm like, man, F words. Like, you need to be.
Yeah, you got to be
pay
about
attention
that.
to my actions.
Yeah, like
That's the true signs. That's what's telling. Like, I don't need to reconfirm anything with my words. Just pay attention.
I had an issue with that in my last relationship, where she was like, "Oh, you don't say you love me." I'm like, "Okay, but am I not showing you? Like, I might not say the words as much as you may want to hear them, but what about my actions? Like, is my actions
Yeah, but
telling
you know what? I feel like
you know what I mean?
That's
Like,
such a fucking cop out too for guys.
how's that a cop out?
To be like, oh, because the thing is, it's about love language, right? And I feel like people often want to give love in the way that they receive it. So you're like, oh well, my actions speak louder. No, for you, actions may speak louder, but for her, maybe she wants to hear the words.
Women,
she wants to see the actions and the words. But why can't we get both? Why can I only you? I have to accept it however you want me to on your terms, and that's not okay either. There has to be a compromise in there, and the compromise is I give you what you feel you need or want, and you should give me the same. But it shouldn't be like, I'm giving you what I got. That's it. Whatever I feel like you need is what I'm giving you.
What if I was just a nigga? What if I was just a nigga that just told you?
Is words of affirmation.
Yeah.
No, my love language is.
They want both.
Gifts, words of affirmation.
Who told you gifts? You know me well. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
No, I think I'm a touchy kind of person. Dillon didn't used to be very touchy. I'm like, you don't show me that you love me. And he's like, what do you mean? I'm like, with you. I'm like, yeah, but what's this?
Bro, we want to hold hands and shit, skip.
I want to hold hands.
Skip through the mall.
For 3 hours. Hold my hands for 3 hours.
Come on, man. We about to go frolic through the mall.
My arm falling asleep.
They thank you, like, come on, man. A nigga arm be hurt. Y'all be having in positions like this is not comfortable. Okay, I'm gonna do this as long as I can, but this is not comfortable. Okay, so you gotta lay on the nigga. My arm, like they don't understand, like that shit be hurting.
Dillon said that. I was like, that doesn't feel comfortable. Like, no, it's fine, man. It's fine for us. He's like, no, it's not fine for us. Please don't lay on.
No, it is like.
That's how my ex was though. Just love you 24/7.
Yeah.
For me, it got watered down to where I'm saying it, but like I feel like
it's at times where you really don't even mean it. Not that you don't love her, but you're saying it just to say it. Yeah, just to say it.
But I'm not even a 24/7 kind of person because I'm also the kind of person who needs my space.
But when you don't, but see, you the type of person that. But I think all women are like this. Y'all, when y'all want y'all space, it's cool. But then the minute that we not giving y'all the attention that y'all want,
it's not cool.
Well, why are you on your phone right now? Is Instagram more important to me? Like,
is Instagram more important than us?
Yeah, like my nigga.
In our future?
Nigga, you've been scrolling for the last 30 goddamn minutes.
I like to, sometimes I just want to enjoy your presence.
Yeah, like we chilling. Like you on that couch, Kay on that couch, I'm on this couch. You scrolling through, I'm scrolling through. We have a conversation, but don't sweat me when I'm not paying as much as much attention to the conversation that you trying to bring to me. But then if I do it to you, I'm not sweating you. If you still over there like scrolling, I'm like really trying to talk to you, I'm gonna just let it go.
But these are
you know what I'm saying? If you engage in something, I can't be mad at you because we didn't start engaging
and
immediately.
Oranges, you know why? Because you don't care and I do. So if I care, like the things that you care about, you really want to care about, right?
No, it's just as men, we just pick and choose what we gonna try to have a talk about because it's not worth it.
But I feel like women do too. Like we don't complain about we had a lot.
So y'all got more shit y'all want to complain about?
Yes.
Well,
yes. No, truly, yes. There are a lot of things that I let go of. No, let me tell you.
I can only imagine what it would be like if you didn't let anything go.
No. Let me tell you, it's like I was telling somebody about this. Like, I was letting go of some shit that they had did during the week, right? some shit that didn't even bother me. But then, this is so ridiculous. I got out of the shower one day, right? We were both in. And he got out before me. Oh, no, he got in before me. And when I was getting in, I noticed the shower curtain was pulled from the left instead of the right. Then I turned the shower on and I came out. I said, Dillon, this is insane. You know we get out from the right. Please, if you get out from the wrong side, pull the shower curtain back. That nigga was like, my mom was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Yes. I know I have my own issues. And I tried to let it like spill over, but this one was just too much. It was too. There's a lot of things that I let go. This was
women. I just don't know how to let it go.
It was overflowing. It was this curtain the wrong way was just the max. I couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't believe he pulled the curtain from the wrong way. But like I said, we take a. I feel like sometimes guys are the mind of women. Like it's a lot of things that we let go of too, and some shit like it's hard to swallow everything on a daily basis, and it's hard. I can't take everything in. I can take some of it, but not everything. Why not?
Just take it. Take it. Just take it. Just take it.
I can't take it.
Like stop it. Well, we
So okay, listen, DJ. I need to read this one.
What else you gotta read? We get serious in this sound.
Okay, I got it. Okay, this is easy. So we're talking about job applications earlier. So picking a woman was like a job application. What would need to be a required skill set? Availability. Yeah. Does the resume matter?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
What are you looking for in a cover letter? AKA, what should she look like? And how should she present herself?
I mean, definitely have to be attracted to it.
Okay.
I think that's very important. So attraction, I think attraction counts.
That's the first thing.
I think that that's the initiation to whatever it could be.
Yeah.
What's attractive to you though? For all the ladies that are trying to hook up with him, he's not looking for anything serious, but you could be the one for the night.
Or you can change his mind. You never know. Like, cause as men, we don't know. Like, we could be like, we not looking for nothing serious, but then the woman just comes along,
and she just got,
and then she just did it. Yeah. You did it for me. Like honestly, like
I told y'all he would take me out.
But she was tricky though. Like she came in as a friend. Mm-hmm. Like she came in like on some like homie lover type shit, and that shit like niggas love that shit. Mm-hmm. Like niggas love that homie lover. Like we was having like conversation about Lakers, Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? Like we talking shit to each other.
That's what you want.
And you know what I'm saying? Like that's what niggas like. Like it wasn't never like on some like she didn't come in just on some I'm a woman, take me. You know what I mean? Like it was just like some real like
I'm not the kind of
some real organic type stuff. It was like we was just chilling. We was talking shit to each other. I shoot her a text. She shoot me a text back, and you know what I mean. But you never know. Like I don't think men like go into a situation and be like, all right now I'm looking for a girlfriend. No, it's organic. Yeah. If it don't come in organically, I don't think that we want to fuck with it.
Wait, Daryl Chine, is that true?
Facts.
Okay, I like it.
Big facts.
Nah, seriously, like that's why I said I want to meet a nigga that was like, I want to be in a relationship right now, and then went out and looked for it. Like I want to meet a nigga that did that. Like I know it's niggas out there, but I want to meet one and have a conversation and say, how did you just come up in your mind was like you want to be in a relationship? Like how?
Cause like y'all know me, y'all my friends. Like I didn't want to be in a relationship at first. Y'all know pretty much my relationship. Like I wasn't looking for nothing. So when my girlfriend, my fiance now, came up to me, like at that time, it was more like, oh, as a male, you just feel like somebody cares about you. Yeah. Like you know what I'm saying.
You was just looking for a good time.
And it
turned into a great time.
It turned into a fucking fiance.
He said a great time to fiance. A great time to fiance.
He was about to say something. Great time turned into I'm trying to save you.
Turn into a fucking
Turn into a fiance.
I threw you the alley-oop. I threw you my alley-oop before.
Turned into that wasn't expected.
No, but it is like it's just rough because like you just living. You not looking for nothing serious, but it's gonna find you.
Yeah.
And that's what happens. Like you just find a woman that you just vibe with. Like damn, like we really vibing. You get me, I get you. Yeah, you're gonna have your disagreements and your arguments. That's never gonna not happen.
Never.
Like I don't know
You're gonna
one
always
couple
have something that's gonna
that
come
don't
up.
do it. Like we gonna argue about anything. We gonna argue about shit.
Shower
I
curtains.
should be on your ass right now because you ain't got no coasters on none of this shit.
You are fucking.
And I'm over here at the podcast. Nigga. I got my drink on the mouse.
Look, DJ over here. He doing
Fucking right. Thank you, DJ. Thank you.
My shit on the mouse pad.
First off, the coastal rule is mine.
Exactly.
Hell yeah.
But like like just little shit like that shit never goes away because we all want to feel like how we think and what we want to do is the perfect way. Mm-hmm. But in reality, it's not. Like you gotta, when you with somebody, you gotta be able to understand like it's gonna be a difference of opinion. Yeah. But how do you work through that? Like you gotta communicate and be able to work through that because if you don't have that communication, then it's gonna be all bad for you. Like you gonna constantly always be in it. You gonna have it, but it's like how frequent is it? You know what I mean? Like if it's just so frequent, like what are we doing? Mm-hmm. What are we doing? Like I can't do this. Like I'm the type of person. I gotta live drama free. Mm-hmm. So anybody that I mess with, like I have to be assured that there's no drama. Like I don't got time for that. I love the drama when it's somebody else's. Mm-hmm.
This nigga is so Dillon, you know.
When it's somebody else's drama, it becomes your entertainment.
Yeah, where my popcorn at?
You're not entertaining others.
Yeah, where is my popcorn? Yeah, I need it. Because I see it all day. Like, and that's what I was like when I was talking about earlier about like women and they be putting pictures of just hands and in the
two
back of the head.
Glasses.
Yeah, two wine in the back of the head shot. You know what I'm saying? Like
the rest of the little toes. Just two glasses in your hand.
To me, that's a long reach.
You reaching.
Like stop.
Like let it go.
If a nigga ain't trying to be in the picture, don't
even try it.
Don't get his thumb.
Yeah, like
just watch.
You know what I'm saying? Like get this shit out of here.
Inside of his car.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Now you coming off like low key.
Like a body, yeah, like a groupie.
Yeah. You fucking with somebody who's somebody, and he just smacking you, but you gotta show somebody something.
But would you fuck her?
Hell yeah. I don't even know her, but yes.
I mean,
I don't know who we're talking about.
That's
situation. That's all situational.
Yeah, that's all situational.
But you can't hold that against a man, though.
I'm not. I was just asking a question.
All right.
Just the ladies are curious.
Answer is yes.
Yeah, that's all situational.
See.
Okay, so back to the original question. I feel like we got so far away from it. So picking a woman was like a job application. What would be a required skill set, availability for you?
Like for me, I just want someone who's like genuinely positive.
Yeah.
It would be a add-on if she was, career oriented. You know what I'm saying? Had some ambition, had some goals. That would be ideal. Yeah. But for the most part, I just want her to be positive, genuinely positive, and realize that the
not HIV positive.
Yeah, okay. No, not that.
What?
We don't want that.
And just
someone. Shout out to all the people out there that are HIV positive and living their best life.
Oh yeah, good job.
Truvada.
It's Truvada.
Oh, that commercial is
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I play too much. All right, go ahead, bro. Come on.
Oh man.
I didn't think
everybody has seen that commercial. Everybody has seen
that. Shit's so funny.
Yeah, it is.
I feel a certain way about that commercial. But yeah, man, I just like I'm so like positive and goofy, so I just want someone to relate to my goofiness. You got to be smart.
Good sense of humor.
Sense of humor for sure.
Smart.
And someone you just you want to explore the world with. You feel like
traveler. She will add to that experience in a positive way. But what if she doesn't want to explore the world?
I feel something wrong with that.
But you know what? I thought about seeing the Red Table Talk with Will and Jada, and he was saying like he is a person of the world. He wants to travel, and she doesn't want to do that. And how they learned that making you happy has something to do with me. So if he's happy traveling the world, then he can do that himself.
Yeah.
I don't have to do that with you for you.
Well, why would I want to do it myself? If I want to do it myself, I might want to be single.
But I'm also not going to stop you from doing that.
I mean, to me, that's a compromise. I think that's a good compromise. It's like, look, okay, you want to travel. I'm not too fond of that. You could do you. I'm not going to be opposed to it. Have fun, send me pictures.
But do you think that you would need your mate to, or you would want her to do that with you? Or are you okay with her being back
I mean, you know, if I'm traveling the world, I think, you know, a couple of trips, I think it would be to her best interest to at least join me.
Yeah, come on.
To see what it's about, experience it, and if it confirm you not wanting to travel, then so be it. But at least try it with me.
I don't want to have sex with the locals all the time.
Yeah. Because my thing is, what do you have? The energy I put out. Some niggas.
You can send me out to the road on my own.
Yeah, some niggas. All the time. I swear to God, whenever I leave the country, I don't know what type of light I project, but the females, even when I'm with my significant other, they like, she better not go to the room for an hour.
Just from being American and being in the Navy as well and going overseas cultures love America.
They love it.
Sick.
Just period. So just being, they hate us being black over here, but over there, they think it's the world.
You love
those niggas.
That melanin is everything.
No, it is because like we went for our honeymoon, and I tell this story all the time. Like, have I told this story on the podcast before?
I'm not sure when. What are you gonna say?
About the honeymoon. No, just everything. So the first day we get there, we went to Dominican Republic, Punta Cana,
or the DR.
So we got the all inclusive resort. You know what I'm saying? Liquor, however you want it, it's coming. So we get there, we with some people, and they got like, you know, they got their native drinks and stuff. So it was some more black people we just ended up meeting like in the pool when we first got there, and they're like, "Oh,
you say that I failed. Please let me talk about this one."
Yeah, I'm gonna talk about it.
You're gonna put me in a bad light. Can I just say it?
Oh, go ahead, because we gonna talk about the facts.
Facts will be out.
Yeah, the facts will be out.
Y'all didn't just see that commercial. That commercial was wild. It really was.
Look, she don't even want to talk about it.
So let me say what happened. So we did meet this other black couple and a bunch of other people. We were in the pool. Transition to the hot tub. Okay, I was in the hot tub and I think we were ordering like Coco Locos. So it was like some coconut shot. And so I'm just taking them because I felt like as I was taking them, I felt like a champ. I was Meek Mill championships at that moment. Like, just fuck it. Give me another round. And then I was like, you know what? I'm done in the hot tub. It's getting hot in here. Maybe I'm drunk. Let me get up and go. So I made an announcement. I'm going to go to the pool. And I got up. And as soon as I got out of the hot tub, and I just did, shoop, and I was on my fucking back.
But hold on, mind you, not just when she was on her back.
Wait, let me.
Her whole top flew off.
No, it didn't.
So her titties out. I'm like, babe, your titties is out.
You couldn't let me tell it. I was in a one-piece bathing suit.
Babe, I know your back hurt.
No, Dillon's the worst. This is the last thing. I was in a one-piece bathing suit, so the top must have just said all over it. Now I'm on my back. And I'm drunk, so I can't even move. I'm just like,
I had to carry her to the room.
This nigga Dillon's like, your titties are out. Your titties are out. And I'm just like, fix me. I don't know what
yeah, like she just laying there. She just laying there like nothing happened.
I'm drunk.
Nigga, you hot. You a hoe right now, babe.
Now you embarrassing me in front of my new friends. My new friends embarrassing me. Come on. So look, so this is the first day we get there. I take her to the room.
This was within a few hours.
Yeah, we literally just got
there. The first few hours. Like, we got there from the lenses and got in the hot tub. I embarrassed them that fast.
Just trying to figure out.
I take her to the room. Look, so I'm like, all right, let me lay her down for the day. Get you some water. You know what I'm saying? In the morning, we gonna be good.
I don't even know what. I woke up naked.
Bro, for the next 3 days, she was nowhere near town.
No, Dillon's a liar.
I made so many friends, and I kept telling them, like, oh yeah, it's me and my wife. We in the honeymoon. They like, where is she?
No,
they never seen her by the dinner the last day. They're like, oh damn, you wasn't lying. They thought I was lying because I kept saying like,
you know how dramatic Dillon is. We were there for like 6 days. He gonna say, first of all, we did all the excursions. So how was I dead for all the
No, she was dead. No, you just gotta. That's why when you with somebody, you just gotta know who you with. Like, you have to understand that person. I'm the kind of person who does too much too soon. No, it's just that you just couldn't recover fast, and
I never do.
But you not a drinker like that, I knew when it happened. I'm like, oh yeah, we ain't gonna see you for maybe a day or two.
It was a strong chance.
Yeah, man.
The next day I was like, let's just chill on the beach.
I'm trying to do everything. I chill on the beach.
Chill on the beach.
We can do that for about an hour, but after that, let's do something else. Let's go, shit.
At the DR.
Wait, you
Yeah,
guys, I do have one more thing I want to say, but go ahead first, please.
What you want to say? Let me see what you got on your list.
That's it for my list, but I have it on top.
That was it. All right. But yeah, so at this point, like you know what I'm saying, you fresh out here. What's you chilling? What's your plans just to get your shit together and
Yeah, like I said before, man, I got, a couple of things brewing. So in the meantime, I just feel it's very important to, preserve self. Look good, you feel good, and while doing that,
play good?
Yeah, just execute the plan.
That's it.
I have a plan, and it's all about executing it now.
No, that's what it's about. At the age that we are now, it's about putting a plan together and executing, because we taught our whole life to only think about tomorrow, and sometimes not even tomorrow. We taught to just think about what happened today. So it's like I be telling everybody, like, put your 5-year plan together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even if you don't know what you're gonna be doing 5 years from now, try to anticipate what you feel like, what you want to do.
What you want to do.
Put it on paper, then make it a realization. We did one 5 years ago, and shit. We crossed off.
We did it 2 or 3 years ago, and now we crossed off so many things, and some things have changed for us that I was just telling him this week. Like, we need to renew our 1 year and 5 year goal and rewrite it.
Yeah, because when you see it on paper or wherever you put it, you able to visualize it and then execute. So it's like, all right, what do I need to do to get here? Boom, you just keep knocking them down.
It's just like the beauties in crossing off like goals that you accomplished.
Nah, that shit is
that
dope.
you written down, and you could put an X through it or a line through it. That's huge.
It means something.
Especially as black people, man.
Black people, exactly.
Like, that shit is tough, man. Like, we not given a fair shake. So just to be able to be here talking today is like, it's crazy that we even hear it and able to have a voice. You know what I'm saying? Because so many before us couldn't even have a voice to be able to speak out, or, you know what I'm saying, say how we feel. So we got to really take this opportunity to do and make sure that we make the people that came before us proud. You know what I mean? And change the future going forward. Like, and you see the progress that black people are making. We still got a ways to go, but I love to see where it is, because you see a lot of males where we mess with each other more now. It's like, even though we might have different, let's say you grew up in this different neighborhood, or I grew up in this, like, none of that matters now. You know what I mean? Really, it's like, how can we come together and get some money, or, you know what I'm saying, just be cool. Like, we don't got to be at odds because we just came from different places. You know, at the end of the day, we black. We all in the struggle. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's figure it out. And I just,
That's
you know what I'm
right.
saying?
Let's come together.
Now, I want all my people, man, like, seriously, like, just take your time. Just set aside an hour, 1 hour. Come up with a 5-year plan. I don't care how big or how grandiose you think the idea that you have is. Put it on a piece of paper. Write it down. And just keep looking at it every day. And then figure out what you can do to get there.
Supplementary to the 5-year plan, I think, is the 1 year plan, and then the daily goal, like, or monthly goal. Like, what can I do every day or every month to make sure that I'm crossing off spots?
And
to
the
get
plan
to
B.
To reach
Keep
that
your
goal.
plan B on deck.
And not even in addition to the plan B. Also,
in addition to the
we don't agree on anything.
No.
Not talking about the pill.
I am talking about the pill.
That's why he giggled like that.
What I also want to say is be open and
Keep your plan B
flexible
on
to
deck.
things changing.
All my niggas, keep your plan B on deck.
Because you may think you have a plan for success, but I'm a true believer. Like, if you haven't taken the road yet, you don't know what it looks like. You don't know what the twists and turns are like. So be open to that. If something comes that you didn't expect, if it's not what you thought was in your plan, it's okay, because maybe what you had planned for yourself isn't what's actually there for you. It could be something completely different. So you have to be open to that kind of shit too. Like, you can't just be so rigid and it has to be like this and it's like this. You don't know, because you've never been there. You can walk that path and we're just walking it. But so one thing that I really want to touch on, I saw this article when I was reading this magazine. Okay.
What that is? That's a naked lady?
It's not a lady. It's a doll. It's a sex doll. Okay, so they plan to bring these sex dolls to the U.S. soon. So what it says is, In a nondescript bedroom in Toronto, Erica, that's her name, is being prepped to meet her first John. Before her appointment, an attendant washes her.
This is so ill.
She can't wash herself.
Yeah, she can't watch herself.
Dresses her in a white tank top and black thong, and puts her into position on her back. One last touch. A spray of perfume. Every time the John smells it, he'll think of her. Erica, of course, is $120 an hour sex doll.
Whoa, she getting paid.
Yeah. So they have these kind of brothels in Russia and Canada, and soon coming to the U.S. So they're already in works.
I don't know how I feel about this stuff.
So the world's oldest.
It's money, bro.
No, it's money, but like
the world's oldest profession is being reborn without the sticking point of anti-prostitution laws. So the main thing is that our customers won't have to feel ashamed or trying their sexual fantasies to feel ashamed of trying their sexual fantasies, and they don't feel like they're having an affair because it's not a real person.
It's not a real person.
What the fuck?
No, that's some ill shit.
Whoa. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever go that route. Ever.
That's nasty. You know why I say it's nasty? Because that's like reusing a condom that somebody else used. Like that's like me being like, "Hey DJ,
material.
You finished with that condom?
Yeah.
Let me use that." Like
But they clean her out real good.
they clean her out real good. Okay, yeah, they clean her out real good. What they got?
You want to see her? Have you seen her?
They got it.
Look at it.
Why not?
Shit is
She's
not,
fine.
it's not real.
No, that's no.
And he said he
That's
laid her,
nasty.
He said he
My
laid
thing
her. Wait, he
is,
said he laid her on her back.
my thing is, you can beat that shit up. You know what I'm saying?
You can flip it around how you want.
You can put that shit down, and where's the glory?
Yeah,
You might as well spend that money on some real pussy.
Hell yeah.
yeah, like, go down there, go
She
on
gonna
there.
tell somebody about it. You beat that
Come
shit and she
on,
gonna,
man.
girl, this nigga paid me. That plastic doll ain't saying shit.
Yeah, exactly. So
That's
y'all
nasty.
wouldn't pay for the privacy. You don't think men would pay for the privacy for this?
If you
secret
do,
deal?
That's what they
Listen.
do when they buy a
Yeah.
property.
Escorts, but this is something.
But
new.
get your own.
Yeah.
pocket pussy.
Yeah.
No, I never had
But you can get it molded into who.
You can, but I'm saying what I'm saying is you not sharing that. Like that's something that you don't share. Like who? Why would I go in and be like, oh my dude just came in, he knocked the sex down doll. Now it's my turn.
Well, who goes with a friend? I've never heard anybody do
But it
it.
don't matter if it's a friend or it's somebody I don't know. Like, why would I want to knock down a sex doll after a dude just knocked him down?
But you're not gonna see him come out.
It doesn't matter if I see him or not. I know somebody has been using this.
That's the same thing with a prostitute. Someone's been using this.
For the most part with prostitutes though, you just get head.
Yeah, like you.
People are fucking. People are fucking. People are
Hey,
really
you
into
sound like you had a little bit of experience on there.
The prostitutes nigga just get head.
Yeah, like, I'm just saying.
because they're giving head with condoms on. Nobody wants that. People are
But
fucking.
that's what I'm saying. So,
People are out here really
is
fucking.
they all right? So, do you use a condom on a sex doll? Like, how does that work? Like,
It's up to you. But the sex doll is made of a condom material, so does it really matter?
Who-
It's all safe.
Who trying to fuck with a sex doll for an hour? It was $120.
And then I did like.
What you
Take your time.
No,
Take
talk-
your time.
but-
talking to the bitch?
But
You
let's
watch it with Netflix and chill for
let's
a
really
minute.
think about it. A sex doll cannot move into different positions. You have to do it yourself.
Yeah.
So if you get tired of this
the
one
ultimate,
position,
the ultimate control.
You gonna tell them
no, that's too much. That's doing too much. Like I gotta tell you, that's like me telling you to arch your back. Like you should already know to arch your back. If we in this position, like I don't
The
have
good
to.
thing about her is her back is made arched.
Okay, but she can't scratch your back or no, there's no
Hey.
time.
You don't want that from her. You only want the sex.
Y'all
Why
sick.
you ain't
Y'all
ready to
sick.
scratch your back? You want a little too much from her now.
No, I'm just saying, it's non-reactionary.
And I heard that they're making their mouths move.
No, that's dangerous.
Hey, bullshit you not 5-6 years from now,
It's
when
gonna
that
be
shit get a
popping.
little more advanced, a sex doll might be the shit.
Yeah, it might be the one for you.
I'm telling you.
Especially if you single.
Oh, here's the commercial again. Y'all are not missing this. I don't know what's going on.
All right,
this
so-
is wild.
So before we get out of here, I wanted to talk about it because I just became a fan of Meek Mill's because I heard his last album, but I never really, not that I didn't think Meek Mill.
He
was,
said he yelled on every record.
Yeah, he did.
And now,
Like,
I've
to me,
always
like,
been
he
a Mill
yelled
fan.
too much
I
for me,
always
like-
liked Meek. I thought he was dope.
I thought Meek was a really good lyricist.
Yeah.
I like certain songs, but I couldn't listen to full bodies of work from
He
Meek
said he
Mill
sound
because he yelled too much for
Dillon
me.
said
Like,
that his albums the past ones used to sound like a whole run-on song.
Yeah, like he just yelling.
You could say that for the average listener.
But this
But
album,
I fuck with Meek.
His flow pattern.
no, this album right here is like it's speaking to
He
me.
developed. He learned to switch it up a lot better. Yeah.
He's on some conscious type shit.
Yeah.
He's
That-
really trying to.
He has a purpose now, right?
You heard the album?
He's trying to inform the masses. I heard the song, the one with Rick
And
Rick
Jay
Ross.
Z.
Yeah. with
Everybody, Jay Z snapped on that shit.
But
Can
I
I
haven't heard
just-
the album. The
Oh,
album.
no, the album. I'm a fan. That's what I'm saying. I'm a fan now. Like now, I'm gonna follow Meek Mills. I'm gonna see what he doing. And to me, my favorite song on the album, I think he has like 19 tracks. I want to go with the one that everybody is picking, which is what's Free, which is the one with Rick Ross and Jay Z. But honestly, the intro. The intro and the outro. I think the outro is called.
But Meek intros always go hard.
Hey, he smoked this intro. Like the other one, what's the other one called? The intro that is famous as fuck. What's the intro? Is it called the intro? It's called the intro.
No, Respect the Game. Oh, you talking about the intro?
No, the one that he's like most famous for. The one where where he go from like rapping, then he started like rapping. The beat change up.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Like that's my shit. I love that song. Like I like songs from Meek, but I just couldn't get with like his full body of works. But the intro on this one, like he did that. He flipped that Phil Collins that I could feel it in the air, or whatever it's called. Boy, he smoked that thing. But nah, that like for me, I'm like the music person that I am. Like I stick with the people that I know. You know what I'm saying? I stick with the Jay-Z's, the Kendricks, the J. Cole's. You know what I'm saying? It used to be Kanye, but that nigga on some, I don't know. He's not a rapper. No, I don't know what he doing. But I didn't go outside. Like I didn't even try. Like I was like, nope. I ain't fucking with them new niggas. No. But now I'm starting to start listening to new music just to see like what piques my interest. And I find a lot of artists, but Meek Mill is definitely like, I'm definitely a fan. Like that album was pretty dope. Like I think if he take 5 songs off of there, it's a classic album.
Okay.
It's still gonna be a classic though.
It's gonna be a classic, but I feel like he got some fillers like the Future gotta go. I'm sorry.
I don't like the Future song.
Future gotta go.
I don't like the Future song.
Yeah, like that song is
I don't
so
care
trash.
for the Future
And
song.
Future just he not doing it. He not doing it for me no more.
I think he
Pause.
too on drugs. Probably.
Can I also say something that I was talking to Daryl about?
Darl.
On the What's Free song, Rick Ross said something very controversial that I haven't
What'd he
heard
say?
anybody bring up in 2 days. He said the F word.
What fuck?
Excuse me, I don't feel this way, but he said faggot. He said faggot. Offset said queer, and it made more of a ripple.
But
he
when
said
Rick
faggot,
Ross
and I
said
haven't heard
faggot-
any pushback in 2 days.
That's 'cause we
When
love
are
Rick
people
Ross.
going to address this?
We love Rick Ross. Thank you. Like,
In
come on, what we gotta
2018,
say? We
they're
got nothing
taking
bad to
all
say
these
about Rick Ross.
words away. You can't say everything is offensive. You
And
can't
then
say
once
anything.
again, like I said earlier, people won't smoke with pretty boys, not gangsters.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Period.
no, but I
Rick
feel
Ross
like
has a
the
image
community
of
wants to
being
smoke
a
with
gangster
everybody.
and everybody being behind him. So
Yeah,
if you say
no,
something
that's-
to him, he got people to come
Okay, so-
back at you.
All right, so for the week, if they say something, you gonna take that back?
No,
I'm riding with Rick Ross.
I'm rocking with Rick
But he
Ross.
said he used it in the right context, I feel
He
like.
said that
'Cause he was
purple hair
using it
got
towards-
them faggots on your back.
Yeah, that nigga
So
had
what
rainbow hair.
context?
He had rainbow hair.
Yeah, talking about 6ix9ine.
It's in the context.
He didn't say rainbow hair. He said
No,
purple
but-
hair though.
But,
he said purple hair.
but we all know it
What
was
other rapper
rainbow.
you know they got purple hair?
But what purple got to do with?
But he had more than purple. He had the color of the rainbow.
But he didn't
Purple
say
was just
that.
one.
But what I'm saying is,
They
Rick
got
Ross
the
didn't
ice
say anything
Yeah.
about rainbow. He said purple.
hey, with the supercuts.
Nigga got the ice.
I mean, you could get away. Like I feel.
I don't think he's gonna get away with it for long.
How?
I think
I've
they're
been
gonna,
2
It's
days.
been
they're gonna
yeah,
come down. I'm gonna start this.
Yeah, you could, well, this don't come out till Tuesday, so you
Or the album
might
will
be
come
too
out
late.
till Tuesday?
No,
The podcast.
we gonna drop till Tuesday. So, but I don't know, man. Like it's hard. It's hard to be black in America because we already dealing with so
That's
much
like saying
stuff.
it's okay for people to say nigga. If it's
Listen,
offensive,
hold on,
it's
but
offensive.
let me finish what I'm saying.
Nigga, I think nigga is like just it's a lot.
We lost that word. We lost
it's Asian niggas.
Yeah,
it's white niggas. It's Mexican.
we
niggas.
commercialized it.
I
No, we
said
commercialized
it.
it.
right
Once we
too.
put it in the music, but
Yeah, we
they're not
lost
putting faggot out there for it to be commercialized.
This is
Well,
America.
they
Well,
need to
one
be
day-
out
They
it will
retracted
be.
it. It's,
Yeah.
no, but not even they. I think it's been retracted from society because they never. They as in the LGBTQ community. So if that's improper the way I'm saying it, but I don't think it was ever accepted in that community. I think that people just use it the same way people used to say, "Oh, that's gay," like just to be like, "Oh, that you know."
When did the community ever come around? Because I don't know when the LGBT.
Well, the community's been strong, but I feel like the voice has gotten stronger.
But when has it come around? That's what I'm saying.
Come around when you
like as far as the community, when was it made?
I think Obama.
like around that time.
It's been around for decades. I feel like it just got.
But once they started the acronym, I forget what you're saying. He's saying like when they started the acronym, that was only maybe like 5-6 years ago. Like when they started like.
No, that's not true because
the LGBT. I'm saying when they started the acronym.
No, because you guys are very confused because it used to be the LGB community before it was even LGBTQ. Then the T was added and then the Q.
Well, you're right.
So I'm not
well versed on this subject.
It's been going on for years.
But fag around for
but they don't make it right. They don't make it right.
This is nothing new.
But it's hard. Like what I was trying to explain is like it's hard being black in America because
as long as you've been gay, there's been a gay community. That's all I can say.
We've been so oppressed that when we put it off on others, we don't understand how we hurting others too because we feel like our struggle is the worst one. It's the worst one. But at the same time, it's other people going through stuff. But I do feel nothing against the LGBTQ community. Like they have their fight going on. We have our fight going on, and I want them to succeed.
Hopefully, we can merge because we're both minorities.
But what I want to say is that I feel that in America, the reason why their voice is louder than the black community is because that's the agenda that America is pushing. You want to silence the black community. So what do you do to silence the black community? You push every other agenda forward and say, look, black people aren't the only ones suffering. There's other people suffering too. So now our voice gets dimmer.
But I've always said that black people were more.
You're not the only one. Stop complaining. There's other people too.
But also, if black people could be more accepting, they wouldn't have a problem because there are a lot of black.
We are.
If black people were more, black people are not as a whole. We are not that accepting. You think about it. We do that whole like when you're a kid, don't be a sissy, don't cry, don't act like that. Like even when Javon's son fell yesterday, and I ran over, it was a guy who was like, "Don't do that, otherwise he's gonna cry."
It's true.
Why the fuck can't he cry?
He shouldn't.
But why can't he cry? If he feels like he wants to cry in a moment, why can't he cry? That's a human emotion, though.
It is, and that's what's taught amongst the black community, especially as
boys shouldn't cry. They shouldn't
feel.
Go
through all this shit. You know what I'm saying? We witnessing drive-bys, all this gang violence, but we're taught
don't hold all that shit in.
Hold it in.
And then as a man, people are like, "Show me how you feel." Yeah. It's not right.
It's not.
You can't do that. You can't do it like that.
But we can.
That's what I'm saying. But that's what the divide is. We think something is wrong with that.
Yeah.
Why is it wrong that you like something? I think if I can innately like men, why can't another woman innately like women? Why would that be unnatural?